How are you feeling today? And I guess welcome to 2024, because I realize I haven't shared any podcast since the beginning of the year. Wow. And I just want to thank my accountability group, because without this group, I will continuing to procrastinate. And I'm really grateful to have this group, and I highly suggest that you get into one or you make your own, and you don't need to have that many people, just one other person, two, just to help you stick to your goals. So I have been down for the last 2 weeks, a little bit more actually, and every time I feel down and sad, I just know that I am going through a transition, because you're not gonna stay, at least I feel like I'm not gonna stay in this place forever, but sometimes it is necessary, and we are human beings after all. And I remember not to say and. Yes, I started Toastmasters, and it's helping me to becoming a better speaker. And it made me upset a little bit, because I could not go for the last 4 weeks. But I hope that eventually I'll be able to go back and get into the rhythm, because it's very powerful. I'll probably make a podcast just to talk about it. Since I fell down, and yesterday I was watching a show, and this guy was talking about a poem. So I figured I was going to lead this small podcast with a poem. And if you are not feeling right, I hope this will help, and we're on the same page. So this poem is from Rick Allen, and it goes like this. Doing anything for the first time is tough. Trust me, I know. I've been at it enough. It's natural to be hard on yourself, you see, but perfection's not something that comes instantly. So take a deep breath and gather your might, and do that thing that gives you a fright. Yes, fear may whisper. It may even shout. But run through it anyway, without a doubt. Each time you face the fear head on, you grow stronger, and that's never wrong. Nobody's perfect. We all stumble and fall. But it's part of learning. Don't let that stall. So, whether it's meditating or healing your soul, or expanding your abilities and letting intuition unfold, just do the thing. Don't hold back or retreat. And with time and practice, you'll taste the victory sweet. No one expects you to be flawless and great. So be kinder to yourself and cut yourself some slack. Believe in your potential and all that you can do. You've got this. Keep going. Stay strong, and true. Rick Allen. Yes, it really resonates with me because I've been literally torturing myself over making the right decision in 2 different areas of my life, and sometimes the right decisions are the hardest to make, and sometimes it's very hard to stay connected to your heart because your mind is leading you in different directions. But just know that you got this. You really got this. Sometimes the hard decisions are the one you need to continue to grow. And of course, there's always going to be a fear of not making the right decisions. But deep down, you know. What really helped me is to really connect with my heart, because my mind really was the boss and therefore making me torture myself. But that second brain of ours in our gut is the one that we need to follow, even if it's painful, because my mantra, and I always like to say, the only constant in life is change. Even if you feel very sad today, even if I feel very sad or confused, I just know that as soon as I follow my guts and I talk to my heart more deeply, everything's gonna be okay. Because there's no wrong decisions. But what's important is to just be at peace within you, even if it hurts. Okay, that's it for me today. I love you, and please feel free to comment. Since I'm doing this podcast on Spotify, you can also add a comment on the Q&A. Let me know what you think about this poem. I felt very inspired, and of course I apologize for the way I read. I can just continue to do better next time. But just know that the only constant in life is change. And making the hard decision, it's also because you love yourself. You have to do what's necessary. And make sure to continue to work on yourself and meditate. Put your hand on your heart, on your gut. Ask for guidance. Pray. Whatever you need, but be in touch with yourself. Be in touch with your soul. And not just what's on paper. I love you. Lots of love. Bye.